Community Viewpoint with Maria Hurst.
Hi, welcome to Community Viewpoint. I'm your host for this segment, Maria Hurst. It's nice to see you today. Well, I can't see you, but you can see me, so I hope it's nice to see me today. I have some awesome information to get out to you. We have a very special guest. Mr. Van Atkins today is joining us. Hello, Van.
Well, hello.
How are you?
And I get to see you up front, so it is a good deal, yeah.
And I'm trying out a new hairstyle, so maybe go on to the Community Viewpoint Facebook page and tell me if this works or not.
Just if it works, probably. If or not, you don't want to hear it.
Well, you know, I could always try something different too. So what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about some health games.
Yes.
You are a certified health coach?
Certified health coach.
Okay.
Gone through training through the Villanova School for Prevention of Obesity. A lot. There's a long name in there, but that's basically how we're certified annually. And we got into this, maybe a little background. We got into being certified health coaches. A few years back, we lost 180 pounds. You know, which means we were a little bit overweight, you might guess from that. And, you know, we tried about everything you could think of, and I won't go through the names because, you know, they may work for some people, they didn't work for us.
Okay.
And when the few of them did work for us, then they didn't last for us. And so somebody showed us a program that really did work for us, and it really covered more than just weight loss, because that's just the beginning. People think that's health, and that's really just the beginning of it. And, you know, we decided to pay it forward, so we got into it, and we have helped a lot of people here, you know, here and in other states, quite frankly, because it is a national scope, and even international now. A lot of people, you know, with weight, with stress, you know, sleeping better, eating better, integration of all those things, motion, exercise, which are all part of health. You know what, but here's not too much of a surprise. Not everybody wants to do a structured program.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, that's the way life is. They may think they need it, they may want to do it, but you know, that's the way we are nowadays. Life gets in the way of doing maybe what we should do or could do. And so we were looking around and thinking, although we're helping an awful lot of people and plenty busy doing that, we thought, how could we help some other people? Because the whole idea is to help America get healthy. How could we help some other people where they wouldn't feel that they were being boxed in a particular program or a particular system, or had to buy this or buy that, or everything. So we came up with the health games, and we're one of the national sponsors of them. And the next one starts, we're styling it the Holiday Health Games.
Okay, I like the flyer, by the way.
Yeah. And the next one starts on the 16th, which is a week from Monday, and it'll go a month to the 13th. And the reason we're doing the holidays is probably fairly transparent.
Right.
People gain more than 10% of their weight during this 30 to 40 day period.
Okay.
And if you're already overweight and you're going to gain 10% more, you need something to kind of get you through where you can have some fun, but eat right and exercise and do the right thing, so you're actually developing a good habit, kind of gifting yourself with better health during the holiday season.
So I'm a firm believer in lots of veggies. But the health games, so the health games are in online, and I'll tell you, when I had known Van when he was a little bit bigger, and I got a Facebook request. Yeah, I got a Facebook request, and I was like, oh, and I didn't really, you know, pay too much attention. I didn't recognize him at first, and then I see another post, and I'm like, that's Van. And I saw the name, but then it like clicked. Oh my gosh, he looks a little smaller. So then I talked to him about what he's doing, so this is online. People can sign up, and you have a team.
Yeah, basically, you know, the teams are probably from 20 to 30 to 35 people, because it gets a little unwieldy, you know. It doesn't mean that if you had a lot more people, you just simply would divide it up in two different teams, you know what I mean? But because it's an interactive thing. Interactive if you want to, and most people want to, because one of the key things about health, if you're approaching it from a generic way, not saying you may be an Overeater Anonymous or Weight Nutrisystem or whatever, but we all have a common goal that we want to get healthier. And people are willing to kind of talk and support each other. And support you know, the surveys show that support is really the key to why some things succeed. Most importantly, why losing weight, just the beginning, and getting healthy overall succeeds. So it's geared towards having a bunch of support in it and helping each other. So it's online so that anybody can do it. You know, it takes probably about 4 to 5, maybe 10 minutes a day. You know, you can do it any time of day during the 24-hour period. It's a series of daily activities, and you do what we call meeting the challenge, and that simply means that there's a series of activities to do every day, and you have to do a certain number of them, which are associated with points, you know, so that you meet your challenge. Now, the point of the points is not the points. It's to help you be disciplined a little bit more, and
Right.
so that you really learn health habits.
And just adopt some new healthy habits.
That's right.
So there is a nominal fee,
Yes.
but then we'll point out that there's prizes. So, and I've seen the health games. There's videos. There's like exercise challenges. There's ideas for sleep. There's ideas for just different family activities. So it's kind of like it's an interactive challenge.
Yeah, sometimes we'll
and then
break
there's a message board where people can...
a message where people can share their stories. Well, those are always inspiring as part of the support, and either nationally or just individually on your team. And we kind of try to break it up into segments. We might do a whole week on sleep. People say, I don't need sleep for help. Well, they're not listening. You know, if you don't sleep well and eat the right thing and have the right amount of exercise, you know, and have the weight level, you know, and put all those things together, or even financial security. If you're missing any one of those, you're really not as healthy as you think you are.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of people who come in. That's why we kind of stress, you know, that we cover all of health, and it's not a diet in any way, shape, or form, although a lot of people, let's face it, have to start with weight. I mean, look around, we know 70% of America is obese. But if you just leave it there, what do we all do? It's kind of like going to the gym. We're ready to go in January. In March, nobody's in the gym. You know, not quite that bad, but it seems that way sometimes. And that's what the danger is about this period, is we're really probably going to put it on. And then there's a New Year's resolution, which sometimes just simply means, I hope I can lose what I gained in the last month.
Right.
Well, it should be a different focus.
So maybe a good time to join now, because it's before that happens, you know.
You have some ideas how to ride that out and put it all together. And you know what? It's a fun thing. People usually don't want, I mean, why don't we focus on health? And a lot of times we find either the exercise, or, oh, I can only eat cardboard paper for 3 months, you know what I mean? Whatever we think is going to happen, which isn't true. And so we don't want to do those things.
And there is more, I think there's more awareness now about the challenges of having excess weight and your health. I mean, I think that there's more awareness now in the country, and so this will kind of help you move in that direction.
We're actually, as a nation, we're moving into first place as the most overweight nation on earth, which is amazing. But again, if you think about it, we have so much, and there's so many pleasures we have. A lot of things are associated with food, aren't they?
They are.
It's human nature. It's a fun thing. And when you live in a nation where people can buy food, well, that's the easiest thing to get as a pleasure, really, is the food. I was that way for years, you know. But you can still do that and eat right and put all the rest of it together and keep it off. Actually, it's more dangerous often to yo-yo, take it off, put it back, than it is just to, you know. Now, it's dangerous to do that.
Take it off and leave it off.
Because, you know, most of our diseases in the United States, if you really look at it and drill down, most of them are related to fat. Even cancer a lot of times is related to that. So the underlying thing that's driving we wouldn't need Obamacare if you love it or like it. We wouldn't need any focus on healthcare, is what I'm saying, if we were the right weight as a nation, because that's really what's causing it. When you get right. So we kind of want to help everybody get healthy, and so we don't want anybody to feel left out. So we have the health games.
And there's prizes.
And there's all prizes, you know. Like I said,
prizes are good.
It costs about $23 to get in, but that is basically for the web administrator and that type of thing, maintain the site, and also because there's cash prizes, something has to build up the pot. And historically, we've been doing this for a long time now. There's never been a case where the payout, if you win your challenge, And trust me, the challenge is not hard to meet. That isn't the purpose to make you suffer and lose money. You'll get that back in probably some. Last challenge just ended. If you put 23 bucks in and you met your challenge, almost everybody did. I mean, life gets in the way of everybody at some time. Everybody did. They got 36 bucks out, and some people got 136 or more because there's a lot of little side contests along the way.
Yeah, well, it makes it fun.
Yeah.
And we are in Nevada.
Yeah,
and so
exactly.
We're,
I don't think the Gaming
a
Commission will
state-
be after this one, you know.
Yeah, I know, but it's still a health game. So if you want to make it interesting, and you put a little bit in the pot and try to get some out, and so I think it's fitting for Nevada.
Yeah, I think it is fitting. And really, most people, frankly, not depending on the money, but most people, frankly, they win it, of course, as I said, and they just leave it in there and keep rolling over. Because it's kind of like an encyclopedia of fun and support where no one's going to make any judgments, but everybody wants to try to help you and it'll be on your side. And so people can do it for quite a while once they get going. I mean, they go to the gym. This time they go to this gym if you want, and they keep it up because it is something that is doable. We had a person a couple health games ago who was on safari in Africa, and he was able to join every day in a little 10 minutes and benefit. So it really isn't time.
Kept them connected.
Yeah, it gets you connected. And
I think it probably helps keep people accountable too, for like to help, like, oh, if I don't, I know that Sally's doing, we have a fly in here. He's getting his cardio. Sally, is going to exercise today, and I don't want to let her down, and I want her to know I did it. So you want it. So you're going to hold yourself accountable by being supportive. So. And
when you're sharing with each other, you know what you
sounds like that.
Yeah, that's exactly. And when you're sharing with each other, you know what you find out. We're not all so much different in the things that bug us and the things that tempt us and so on and so forth. And you'll usually see in somebody else's story or sharing, I hadn't thought about that. Maybe if I did that,
right,
and somebody supported me in that, I'd get a better result this time. So that was our case. Now we did it with a structured program. This is just a health outreach aspect.
Okay.
Okay, and it is totally generic. It's not trying to get anybody to buy anything or convert anybody to any sort of system.
Right.
Just to help anybody who wants to be helped.
Okay. So how do you go on? We have 1 minute left, and thank you so much for coming and joining us
My pleasure.
tonight.
Thanks for having me.
So if you can call 537-2541 or email mavarnee@mac.com.
And we're on Facebook as either Van Atkins or Superb Healths. I don't know why they put an S at the end of it, but they did. It's all one word with S at the end. And there's information and events you can ask us, and it gives you, there's little videos if you want to see how it works.
You have to get a little link to.
Yeah, you get a little link.
Okay.
You just get a hold of us. We can send you a link, and we can send you a little video, the how-to thing, which is really kind of a fun cartoon video, and people.
Okay.
It's really very easy to understand, very easy to do, and the benefits are really quite enormous.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you for having me.
And everybody stay healthy over those holidays.
Absolutely.
Community Viewpoint with Maria Hurst.